I want to talk a little bit about my sober curious lifestyle and why for the most part I've stopped drinking. The original reason why I stopped drinking isn't necessarily the healthiest. I'm not sure if that's fully accurate because I feel like any reason to cut back on alcohol is ultimately a positive. However, I stopped drinking after a really bad period with my mental health and my panic attacks, specifically my health-related anxiety. During this period, I was avoiding anything that made me feel out of control in any way, or anything that produced any type of body sensation that might send me into like a spiral. One of the things I stopped doing was drinking alcohol because obviously it brings that feeling of not being in control, and then mostly though the hangover. As I've gotten older, I've been hit with like some pretty bad hangovers. And for a while, any symptom of like any type of sickness or dizziness, nausea, headaches just send me into like a complete spiral. So I stopped drinking. And now luckily I'm in a place where I have a handle on my anxiety. I thought, maybe I could start introducing some things that I have been avoiding because of my mental health, including alcohol, including things like, higher caffeinated drinks, stuff like that. So last year was New Year's Eve and the bar I was at had one of my favorite beers on draft. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it. So I drank one singular beer last night. And I swear to you, I'm hungover today. I'm on Lexapro, and I really think that has an effect on why I get hungover so easily. But my friends and family have continuously told me, like, no, that's not possible. You're not getting hungover after one beer. It's just your anxiety. It's in your head. Which is frustrating because I'm at a place where I really know my anxiety and my anxiety triggers. And I know that the hangover symptoms is not anxiety. It's then the spiral that comes from it that's the anxiety. Anyways, luckily I'm in a place where I didn't have that anxiety spiral from the hangover symptoms today. However, I was still just hungover from one beer. Like, what's the point? So this really just solidified for me that in 2023, I think I'm gonna continue with the sober curious lifestyle. Ultimately, the reason I decided to stop drinking doesn't matter, the decision serving me.